Hi, I'm Lena Darnay with Keep Indiana Learning, a department of CIESC. In this quick video, we'll take a look at how you can record your Google Meet, how to locate that recording in your Google Drive, and how to share that video with your students via Google Classroom. When you're in a Google Meet, like I am now, I'll go to the bottom right-hand side when I'm in my meeting and trigger the recording from that extra menu from those three little dots. When I start the recording, it will remind me to ask for consent. It's always a good idea to remind your learners or your participants in this meet that they are being recorded. I'll accept this, and it takes just a second for it to turn that recording on. The recording icon will show up here at the top left-hand corner for me and for everybody so that they know that this is being recorded. Now, I don't have to end the meeting to stop the recording. Keep that in mind because there may be times where you only want to record your short mini lesson or direct instruction, and then the rest of the time where you're just doing tech support or question and answer, you can go ahead and turn that recording off so it doesn't take as long to process, and perhaps you won't have to edit anything when you want to just share that direct instruction to your students to watch or review later. The three little dots on the right will also give me now that option to stop the recording. It will remind me that I'm stopping this recording, and then now I could keep going and just answer one-off questions that don't need to be recorded while that recording is processing. It does take a few minutes to process, especially if it's a longer recording, so keep that in mind. You will get an email that the recording is ready, and then in Google Drive, you will find that recording in a special folder called Meet Recordings. Let's take a look. In Meet Recordings, you will see a list of all of your recordings. Now I have this in thumbnail view, which might get really hard to scroll through, so I'm going to switch it to list view. Then I can easily see the date and title. These recordings by default are saved as private only to you. You'll want to make sure that you set the folder sharing settings to either anyone in your school or anyone with the link can view the item. If you've set that at the folder level, then each of the items subsequently added to that folder will also get the same sharing permissions. It'll save time later, but I do want to share the recordings each day. The easy way to do this inside of Google Classroom is to go to the classwork section of your Google Classroom and create either an assignment or a material topic post. I also recommend that you give a quick review on what is included in this Meet recording so that students know to go back and review this if they need support with those items. I would also let them know how long the recording is, just because they may need to budget their time if they're at home. I'll click Add. You're going to click the Google Drive option. In your Google Drive, you'll go to Meet Recording, and then you'll find the item. This will add that video right here, and students will be able to watch it. And that's a quick rundown on how to record Google Meet, locate it in your Google Drive, and share it in Google Classroom.